welcome back to Tree Hill Talk. We just had some technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but we're just rallying and we're doing
We
this
are.
again. It's
Getting
okay.
the giggles out.
We got the giggles.
I have the giggles.
It was, we might throw that up as a bonus content for
It's pretty
some
funny. We just
Patreon-
couldn't get it together.
We couldn't
No.
get it together.
No.
Yeah, I mean, 2 great episodes tonight, though.
Really good.
They were
You guys
so
are
good.
digging it, digging the
Digging
old,
season 5.
The first one we watched, that was not longer in time, right?
No, it felt really
very
long.
long.
Long, yeah.
Yeah.
But it time-wise wasn't longer.
It's funny that I wrote notes, yet I left my notebook in the other room.
Do you want to go grab
No,
them?
I'm good. I'm gonna free. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
You're good?
You good?
I'm
You sure?
rallying. We're going.
All right.
I'm not getting up again. So
We're just doing it.
just doing it. I'll
Um,
go off you guys as usual.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, this is Tree Hill Talk, where we watch 2 One Tree Hill episodes each week.
And then talk.
And then we
about
talk
them.
about it. We talk about Tree Hill.
Talk.
That's
That's why
the
we're
name
called
that for
Tree
him.
Hill Talk.
It's like we're on drugs.
I know.
Kind of.
I swear we're not.
Is it because we're overtired?
Maybe.
Maybe because I've had.
and
a-
Ingrid's
I'm-
sick and
I'm
lack of
sick.
caffeine. Maybe
I'm
yeah.
on cold medicine.
Oh, that could do it.
Makes you a
Oh
little
yeah, makes you
loop-
loopy, and so we're just feeding off of that.
I think so.
feeding off my loopy energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay. More entertainment.
Yeah. So we watched episode 5 and 6.
5 was called
I forgot to remember to forget.
AKA
Yeah.
flashback episode.
Yes,
Flashback,
and you
which
guys
we
were so excited.
We were so excited.
I know when you
We've
guys
been
kept
asking for
yeah,
that.
last week you guys kept saying that you want a flashback. I was like,
Yeah.
just wait. It's
Yes,
Just
it
to
was
fill us
perfect.
in.
It was perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was 3 years earlier, and it was surrounding Luke and what he's going through. So he's coaching with Whitey. He's his
Yeah, it was
assistant
so
coach.
Nice to see Whitey again.
It was.
I know.
And like him and Nathan and Whitey and like them all together. And it was like
Mhm.
old times.
Mhm.
And they're playing for the Cobras, and Luke is coaching with Whitey, and Nathan's playing. Excuse me. And they have the big game, but Peyton can't make it because she's stuck at work
Yeah.
in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And we have that moment when they finally win the game. Luke is given this moment, his chance to coach, because Whitey's like,
Yeah,
you know
he's
what?
like,
I'm gonna
"It's
I'm
on
gonna step
you."
down. You figure this out. You know, they're like tied up at the end. Of course, they end up winning. We have the confetti flying down, and it's a very like nice little flashback
Nostalgic,
to
yeah.
yeah.
I think I said on
When they won
commentary,
the
I'm like, oh,
championship.
this is just like when they won the championship.
Yeah.
And he sees Peyton through the confetti.
Right.
says,
And
"It's always
he's
been you,
reminded
Peyton."
of that
Yeah.
because he looks over and he sees Nathan and Haley having their cute moment with little baby
And
Jamie.
he's like, oh, I want that too.
Yeah.
I want someone to be able to, that I can share my experiences with,
Mhm.
the good and the bad. And then he does proceed to say that to Peyton.
Right.
yeah.
Now
And
I'm coughing.
then he has like this little bit of a trigger to just jump on a plane and go see Peyton because of that moment. A lot of people did like the flashback, and I have some comments about it. Let's see. So Chandler on Twitter says, "Love this flashback episode. We finally get some answers. And once again, the prediction that Leighton broke up because he proposed and she turned him down was correct. You guys are
Yes.
killing it with the predictions this season."
Yeah, we
yeah.
really are. We're getting a professional at this.
Yeah, you guys are really. Every time you guys make a prediction, I'm like, crap, I gotta like throw them off.
Yeah.
throw
Ingrid's
them
Well,
like,
you've done
I
a
don't
great
know.
job.
I
Your
am
facial
trying.
expressions, you're
I'm
just like,
trying.
Maybe
you were
Dan's coming
awful.
back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She also says this is a very Lucas heavy episode. I think he appears in practically every scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in pretty much the whole
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it was a very Lucas like focused episode. She also says, I feel bad for both Lucas and Peyton, but I feel like Lucas gets all the blame for them breaking up because of him proposing, when I think in reality they had a much deeper issues at the time. I think Lucas saw proposing to Peyton as a way to save their relationship, which obviously is the wrong reason to propose, but he had good intentions. He mentions that they've seen each other 3 times in the last year and sometimes go days without talking. It's
Yep.
obvious that at the time Peyton was way more career focused and not really focused on Lucas as much.
Agreed.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, long distance that can really hurt our relationship.
Yeah.
And I mean, even when they had when they went out to dinner and he went to visit her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, telling him about her job and all the things she does there. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, isn't this normal everyday talk when you are in a relationship? You talk about this.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you hear, they go on, without days talking, it's like,
Mhm.
there's like something even more. The picture is much bigger than like they even realize.
Yeah.
And then, him proposing was kind of a way of saving the relationship and him.
In his eyes, though.
yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't work out.
It didn't.
No, and Peyton was, she's saying the right thing. I'm not. I would love to marry you, just not right now. Can
Yeah.
we just wait? Let's just talk about this. We have so many things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
And-
she truly believed in. Well, she did believe in his end goal,
Yeah.
and she wanted him to believe in her end goal.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
But-
she said that they were too young and they both had dreams that they wanted to.
Right.
Which she's totally
Achieve.
correct.
Totally.
19 years old.
Right.
They're 19.
They're not Nelly.
babies.
No,
yeah.
they're not Naily.
And she says, I'm not saying no, I'm saying not now.
Yeah.
And, and she flash forward to the next episode when they have that big fight, which we'll get to. She repeats that. Like, I didn't say no. I just
I
said
was
not
just saying,
now.
Not now. We're
I
not
was
ready
asking
now.
you to wait. And I know it's a little going forward, but I love when Brooke said, you stormed LA and went all Naily on
Loved
her.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true though, because
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like maybe in their eyes they think they've gotten so used to Naily in their situation and how they got married in high school and had a baby
that
that now
well,
that's like normal,
right, it's
kind
Well, I
of.
think
Normal, and
Lucas living with them and being around it
Yeah.
has made him realize I need some
and that's
love.
when everything was really good with them
Mhm.
too. When they first had Jamie and they were living and together, and Lucas was in the house,
Yeah.
and you could see like how strong their relationship was then, and especially when all those good things were happening to
Yeah.
Nathan.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, a couple of months later, it all kind of went well, not years later, but
Yeah.
it went
Yeah.
crashing down for them.
Mhm.
So. I mean, I get it. Like everyone wants that. It's ideal, picture
course.
perfect. and
Right.
doesn't
Yeah.
really. What broke my heart though was when both of them were like laying, Peyton and Lucas laying on the bed together,
Yeah.
like kind of saying like, well, what our last words are gonna be is like, goodbye.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
very much just like savor those last moments together. And I was like,
the last
oh,
cuddle.
And then
the
cut me.
and
cut me
then
deep.
Michelle just lay it on us. I know
Ugh.
you're hurting.
That hurt. No, it
Peyton-
seriously hurt.
at dinner gave Lucas a mixed CD
Oh yes.
full of songs to help him remember her through,
Yeah.
think of her through the year. And then he leaves, kisses her on the
Leaves it.
forehead,
Oh.
and leaves the
Leaves
CD.
it. Yeah, I
with a-
really
and
like-
that
Ooh,
hurt.
it hurt so
Mhm.
bad.
I could feel that pain. I even said on commentary, I think I was like, oh.
Yeah.
it
that
hurt.
stab
And she
in the
wakes up and
heart.
sees it. And then
That
she's at work and she's
hurts.
crying and he's like, put it on my desk. And she's like, not now.
Yeah.
Losing
Yeah,
it.
the tea decided
the
to
tea.
light back up.
Oh.
Yeah, that whole scene just like really hurt me.
Yeah. It was
Cut me.
painful.
It was really painful.
Because this was it. This was his only
Yep.
option in his
Mhm.
eyes was
Right.
either you're going to get
there
married.
was no
We're gonna
forward,
get married.
like, okay,
Yeah.
we're not going to get married, but let's continue. That wasn't even an option.
I know, and there wasn't even a discussion of, okay, we can get engaged, but we're not going to get married for a very long time. And she even said, I don't want you to move here because
Yeah,
you're going to regret,
we'll resent each other.
we'll
Right.
resent each other.
Kind
right.
of like what happened with Naily
Of
when
course. Yeah.
Haley went off to try music and
I think
know.
this happens a lot. Not even in long distance relationships, but just in relationships in general. People
Absolutely.
get jobs other places. People have opportunities, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't want to hold your partner back, but then
Right.
it's like, how do you both accomplish what you want to do?
Yeah.
Kind of have to find like the happy medium if you can. And I
Yeah.
guess this was what Lucas's happy medium was, and
Mm-hmm. let's
not
get
Peyton's.
married.
So
Yeah.
I feel for
And I
both of them.
noticed
It was
what
hard.
I understood where he was coming from, but there was
Yeah.
one line that he said that I want you next to me to see me achieve my goals
Mm-hmm.
and even in the bad times too. Like
Mhm.
something
Right,
about
yeah.
that. But there was nothing where I want to see you
Right.
achieve
Yeah.
your goals
Yeah.
and be with you for the bad times. So it
Because
was-
he kept, in his mind, he was like, well, she was super, like she made music in Tree Hill. She can just come back to
Right.
Tree Hill
Yeah,
and
because he
be
didn't see
successful.
what she was actually doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To her that was a step in the door, but to him
Yeah.
it was like, you could be doing this
Yeah.
anywhere. Why
Yeah.
You could be doing more in Tree Hill, he said.
Yeah.
Which,
But again, lack of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And
It
Um,
was bad.
yeah, it was pretty bad. Logan on Twitter said, The It's You flashback, heart, heart, heart. But this episode is hard to watch. Peyton saying no, Lucas trying to hook up with Brooke,
Oh,
Lindsay coming into the picture. I hate it all. I thought it was terrible
Logan
writing.
is not on the Lindsay.
Yeah, she said, I thought it was terrible writing for Leighton and did not do them justice. I'm not a fan at all.
Oh,
Interesting. I thought it was
I
like,
Yeah.
totally loved it.
Yeah,
me too.
I
I
liked
thought it was
it.
the perfect path for them to take, and
Agreed.
now for them to come back together.
Right. It was like the turbulence that
We
was,
needed this because
yeah.
we needed to see what happened. And I
Yeah.
felt like what
And it
actually
felt real.
happened
Yeah.
was believable.
Believable, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my
100%
gosh.
believable.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I think it didn't need to. I think I said it last podcast. I thought they would break up from under a circumstance where they couldn't meet eye to eye, but it wasn't because they didn't love each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this was
Absolutely.
like, okay, we can't meet eye to eye because we both don't, we're not really in the same place,
Yeah.
but also,
A big
we want
theme
to because we love
With
each
these
other.
two episodes was when you're in despair and hurting, it drives your passion
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I even found that. I mean, did that relate to
it's
you?
not moving. Just curious.
It's going.
Yeah, it's going, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the time ticking
We're
down,
good.
but not okay.
We're recording on my
Yeah.
laptop.
Yeah,
today,
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
so-
have a different setup today, so, we're just making sure things are running smoothly.
Yeah.
Seems to be okay.
Jessica on Twitter said Peyton sending Lucas that Jose Gonzalez song from the Ravens State Championship. Hashtag all the feels
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the bus,
Mm-hmm.
which, made him essentially send him off to Los Angeles for all of this to
Mm-hmm.
unfold.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ooh.
We knew it had to be something dramatic like
Yeah.
that. Well, why they broke up. This
Yeah.
fits perfectly,
Yeah.
I think, to what we were.
Yeah.
Because they were so in love, and it had to be something to really.
And you see, even when they rekindle and he comes into the office, like that was like so heartfelt. And
The
they
passion.
seem very
Mhm.
passionate.
Passion is
Yeah.
there.
And they really missed each other.
Yeah.
And then it kind of. her
He does
work
not
took
have that
over.
passion with Lindsay.
No.
He might love her, and he
I don't
is
think that
bonded
they
with her.
didn't
not the
really
same.
show it either, though.
But I mean,
Like-
if you think about it, it's like when he was with Brooke.
True.
He might have he loved Brooke,
He did
but Peyton was always like back
Mhm.
there.
that one.
Yeah.
Yep. That drove the passion.
And then after all this shitstorm happens and he's at the airport, that's when we see he gets the first call from Lindsay, who is
Yeah.
interested in his book as an editor. He meets up with Lindsay in New York. He flies to New York and he meets with her, finds out, okay, this is happening. It's really happening. His dreams are coming true. And then he ends up meeting up with Brooke, which was nice
Yeah,
to see
that
them.
was nice.
I also
Yeah.
loved that scene.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really
that
enjoyed
sequence
them
of
together.
scenes.
So he's showing her the ring that he proposed to Peyton with, and then a waitress, I think, sees
Oh,
it and
you're
is like,
engaged.
"Congratulations, champagne on the house!"
Free
so they get
champagne.
bombed. They're going around New York City, getting
Free drinks
It's
and
fun.
free
drinks
rides
and free rides and
it was
everything.
really cute.
And then we have a moment where he's just so sad and destroyed. He kisses her, and she's like, "Look,
She's like,
I'm
okay.
gonna go. You're not
Yeah.
gonna see me for a while, but you need to use this fuel you for your book and your art, because when we broke up, that's what created Clothes Over Bros.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think Brooke was being a really good friend there
Yeah.
for him.
And then she went home and
then she
she's
decided
went
to
into bigger business with
Yeah.
her mother.
with Victoria.
Victoria.
So funny.
Victoria, the worst.
She is the worst right now.
Yeah,
I mean, the ultimate worst is Dan, but she's bad.
she's up there though.
nasty.
Her and Dan would make a
Oh my God,
very
imagine.
good power couple.
Ooh, mama.
That would be awesome.
We can jump into episode 6 because that was really it. It was
Yeah.
all
It was
the
just a
flashback.
flashback, which I love seeing. I love seeing Haley's like hair longer and
Yeah.
like Jamie's a baby,
Yeah.
and it was just cute seeing like everyone.
And Naley being like,
I hope we
perfect
get
little
more.
happy.
Hope we get. I don't won't look at Ingrid, but I hope we
Okay.
get more
How
flashback.
How about a flashback
thing.
with Karen? and
Right?
oh
Lily?
yeah.
And how
Karen
about
Lily.
some Deb in there as well?
Where's Deb?
Where is Deb?
And when she
Remember Where's
closed
Royal? Now it's Where's
Karen's
Deb?
Cafe.
it is.
Yeah, where's
I think
Karen?
Where's Royal is like done.
Right?
I'm never getting
Wait,
Royal.
I'm putting up
ever
some
again.
blinders.
All right.
I don't know if Karen's coming back. I have a
Mm.
feeling that they just
I
won't bring
don't
her
think.
back.
And or Deb.
I mean, to get rid of 2 characters is big. Let's just
How do
get
you
rid
have
of the
a baby
mothers.
be born and then you take away the baby though? Because then we'll never see Lily.
Well, I'm sure they'll, if they were to do this and if this does happen, I'm sure they'll keep her in the sense of storyline. They'll bring it up. Like those postcards that Lucas gets. but physically, I don't know if we'll see her.
It's possible. I mean, that's sad, but I can
For
see
us,
it.
maybe she left. I don't know what these actors were
Right,
doing.
we don't know what happened.
We can't Google.
We can't.
Yeah. All
I
right.
can't ask Ingrid.
We know.
Nope, I'm just
she won't
sitting
tell
here.
us the truth.
Can't say anything. All right, so episode 6, Don't Dream It's Over. And we had a lot of dreaming going on and some nightmares.
Yeah.
We start off with a Dan nightmare that little Jamie has, where he's
Which I'm
like,
what the hell? Why is this kid dreaming about his grandfather who he hasn't even met?
How does
Yeah.
he know what he looks
How does
like?
he from one picture?
he probably saw a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we find out that Skills told him, yeah, your grandpa's in jail. Like, he's like, I can't lie to him. He's so cute. Like, what am I supposed to do?
eyes.
It's so cute.
Skills is the best babysitter.
So he has this nightmare, and Dan has like these bangs, and he's like, "Come with me," or whatever he says. So funny. Allison on Twitter said, "What the hell, fucking Dan nightmares." And then, "Oh, Skills, never date girls named Bevan."
Oh,
What was
That
wrong
was-
with Bevy?
great quote
They-
though. I wrote
yeah,
that down.
They must
I
have,
love
had a
Bevan.
rough ending. I
I
guess.
Does
guess.
Bevan come back?
I don't think so.
Pardon
Ingrid's
me,
like,
guys.
do you want me
Sorry.
to tell you?
I know.
Do you want me to tell you?
Well,
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have like this theme of dreams going on in this episode. This episode has a lot happening. Where do we want to start? Who do we want to tackle first? Because there's a lot.
Should we just get the Lucas Peyton
Sure,
storyline over
continue
with?
with that.
Yeah, we want to
Since
continue
that's
with
hot
this.
and heavy right now.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
So Lucas, does the second episode open where Lucas, or was that the first, where he was writing? And
That was the
Lucy-
first
That
one.
was the
That
first
was
one,
the
right?
Yes. No.
How did the second one open?
Well, it opened with Jamie's Dan nightmare.
oh, right,
yeah.
right, you're right.
And then Peyton goes to her old house where the girl's
Oh,
like, "Come on
yeah.
in, you're
You're
Peyton.
Peyton.
You're Peyton
know you.
Sawyer. Come in.
Yeah. So the girl lets her in, and she still has on the door, Lucas and Peyton forever and always, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, if I had a room, I'd be like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
and paint over it. Like,
I totally
guess
wondered
they're,
that. I
like,
just didn't know
movie
if maybe
stars.
she
maybe
Maybe
they're
read
like
the novel
famous.
or read the
Oh,
novel.
maybe.
Yeah,
That's what I
because
was
his novel
thinking.
is about Tree Hill. Now it's a famous town, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And people
And
are
she-
curious.
Didn't the girl ask, or someone asked, like, "Are you guys still?" Because I was rooting for them. Someone else.
That was Lindsay.
Lindsay.
That was
yeah.
Lindsay.
That
Oh,
was
that was in
Lindsay.
the
Yeah.
previous
Lindsay said
episode.
that when she first met
Right,
Luke.
at the bar.
And Luke and Peyton, and he said, "Oh no, that's over." And she's like, "Oh man, I was
I was
rooting,
rooting
for them,"
Right.
which is a little awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
So yeah, Peyton goes to the old house, sees that kind of. Peyton's very stressed out this episode.
Yeah. She's
Well,
super
bitch
stressed.
Toria invaded the studio
Yeah.
space.
Did that happen? No, that
Yeah.
happened as Peyton was at the house.
Yeah.
And then
Right,
she came.
yeah.
And then she came because Victoria shows up. She wants to hear Mia sing because
Like,
it's her
why?
investment.
Well, it's her
I
money.
get
It's her
it, but,
money.
like, ugh, she has to be so involved.
She's such a bitch.
That's all
I
she
wrote
has is her business.
But is it
bitch.
her money though? Because really, it's like, is
Well-
is Brooke's money her money?
They're joined. I'm
Because
sure.
they're like
Yeah.
helped her
joint
start out.
partner? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like joint partners.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
she said, Brooke's a talented designer, but business savvy comes from
Right.
Mhm.
herself. So
So
yeah.
with this scene, we have Peyton comes into the studio because she found out what happened. Mia's MIA, which is funny.
Literally, yeah,
Literally
hysterical.
MIA, and Linz is there because she was gonna have lunch with Haley, and Linz is kind of like
Just makes
chiming
it-
in,
Just
and
didn't
Peyton's
make it a
like,
good
"Can you not?
situation.
Like, why are you here? Like, you need to go away." And then she, oh my god, sorry, I'm sick. She like goes off on Haley, saying, maybe I don't like her, blah 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 blah, and of course the
Yeah, of
typical like,
course,
oops,
the
the
button was
button's on, and
The
she can hear,
loudspeaker was
yep,
on, yeah.
and she can hear in the studio. So then Linz, of course, goes over to Luke and is like, "Why is Peyton such a bitch?"
Everyone was calling each other bitches, at
Bitches.
that.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah,
funny
there was a
scene.
lot of bitch
And Peyton's
calling.
like, "Why is your mother such a bitch?"
Yeah. And, Allie on Twitter said, "Oh shit, so awkward that Lindsay heard what Peyton said about
Yeah,
her."
it is awkward.
Definitely awkward.
It was just solidifying what she already
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah. Actually,
And then Lindsay kind of chalked it up to like, well, Peyton doesn't like me on her territory.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Nanny Carrie, I just remembered. I'm so mad about it.
Okay, wait. Do we want to?
Oh, no,
Was
keep
it-
going.
it-
Let's keep
okay,
going. Keep
Finish
going.
with Lucas and Peyton, but I
let's-
just remembered.
Let's let it stir and stew.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
know.
with you, girl.
Right? I had the scene with the dinner table and I remembered about Nanny Carrie and
How
I'm
about
like,
And her
Pants.
tatas.
I'm not-
hang-
okay.
wait, let's
Yeah.
Peyton
Okay.
and Lucas.
let's
Leighton,
let's
Leighton,
let's
Leighton,
rein,
Leighton.
Leighton.
let's get Leighton here.
Yeah. So
So then we have another dream where Lucas is looking at the ring,
yeah.
which we now know was originally for Peyton,
Mhm.
and he's turns and Lindsay sees, and she,
He's like, it's okay.
and then he's like proposing, and then you just see Peyton, which reminded me a lot of when she used to dress up like the devil personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Just say no. That's what I did." I was like, "Oh my god!"
And
so
she's like
sassy.
in underwear,
yeah,
like
and she's,
lingerie.
like laying there, and of course that was a dream. And
I was like,
I know.
I
Both of
know.
us were like the same ring.
well, each dream they really they make it so it's kind of believable, but then you're like, no,
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
a dream.
yeah.
and then do we have any other scenes with Luke and Peyton
don't
until we get that
think.
big fight at the end?
The only
think
one was he
so.
went to Brooke and
To
Peyton.
say
Oh, right.
and wanted to speak
Talk
to
to
Peyton.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Brooke's like,
Yeah.
"Do you still love her?" And he
Yeah.
just like, "I have to go to Lindsay." Like just turns around and Brooke knows.
Yeah.
Brooke's like, "This is gonna
and then
get
she like
interesting."
smiles afterwards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, are you gonna play matchmaker, bro?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we have the big fight.
Oh,
I was waiting for this.
that was.
I know. Michelle's excited.
It was heavy.
excited.
We finally have this big moment where they blow up at each other.
Well, you need them to get their feelings
Yes.
out because
It felt good.
they didn't even
it?
talk
Yeah.
while they were in a relationship, and now
And
they
since
have
she's
to
been
even-
back in Tree Hill, she hasn't had the chance to really like
Mhm.
get into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Chandler
Especially 'cause
on
Lindsay's
yeah.
there.
I know.
Chandler on Twitter said the Leighton book fight at the end of the episode is one of my favorite Leighton scenes.
Me too.
So much built up angst in it, and the acting was phenomenal.
Yeah, agreed.
It was so good.
It was just like they were just opening up, and everything was just pouring out.
They need to pour more out, honestly, but they got a decent chunk out. But
And I
there's
feel
still,
and I feel Peyton was the one who really needed to get it out. And what she got out was so gratifying.
yeah. But she also did blame it on him, which I was like, it takes two to tango, though.
Yeah.
She's like, you ruined it because you made like a stupid choice of like proposing to me.
I think it was. I'm just gonna stand up for her.
Okay,
and I
go
think
ahead.
It was like poor
Totally.
use of words because she
Yeah,
was very
no,
frustrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think
She was
so,
very
too.
frustrated this whole episode.
Yeah,
Whoa.
This was
she
like, let me just.
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean, I agree that I'm sure she didn't truly believe that it was only Lucas's fault.
No.
But when she said that, I was like, girl, it's your fault.
When
too,
she
okay?
threw the books at him, and he's just
Oh.
like,
He was
"I
like,
got nothing because I know you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just like, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I have nothing."
And then Lindsay drove by and
course,
saw
she saw the
Lucas's
cars
car
there.
there,
Mhm.
too. So there's
she
that.
has to be suspicious.
Yeah.
I mean,
of course.
Allison on Twitter said that Peyton and Luke argument was long overdue and should have happened a long time ago. I can't believe Luke said Peyton didn't think he could get his novel published,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's why she didn't want to marry him at 19 years old.
That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah,
But
I mean,
do you think that that was the reason why Peyton like didn't want to marry him? No, it's like I think that was like Lucas's inner demon of like, all those years. Well, maybe why didn't she want to marry me? Let me think of all the reasons why Peyton wouldn't want to marry
Yeah.
me. And I guess he like chalked it up to that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That he wasn't going to be a successful
Well, when you're on
writer.
your own after ending a relationship,
Yeah.
you will form.
Oh yeah,
know,
you're like, what did I
thoughts
do
in your
wrong
head.
here?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
and that fight was.
you can come in, New Grid.
Hey, what's up?
Ingrid's sister's here.
No, I don't have anything. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So then we have so the episode. Oh my God! See, now I'm throwing all over. Sorry. That fight, was it when it started? Is that when Luke came in and said, "Peyton, you have to apologize to Lindsay"?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
What a shitty thing.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, "Bitch."
I wouldn't have said that. I would have been like, maybe you guys should talk about it.
Well, I think
I don't
now,
know if I would even have butted it at
Yeah.
all if it was my
Yeah.
relationship. I'd be like, okay, she obviously has some like inner demons about this. Like, let's just let it
Right.
go. And he even said to Lindsay, like, Peyton has such a big heart. And Lindsay's like, well, not for me. Like,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
along with her big mouth, I think.
Oh, yeah, along
Yeah.
with her big
is
mouth.
what was
yeah.
said. Hey,
Aunt's
Hi,
home.
Aunt.
Aunt's here. We just have all these visitors today.
Oh yeah, you didn't see our setup. This is it, Aunt.
Yeah.
You like it, Aunt?
Do you like the setup?
I can't see you because it's blind.
Oh, is it blinding you?
Oh.
I think we can land a plane.
Yeah,
Okay,
good.
great.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. I think we're gonna edit this out. What else?
I mean, that was it for Leighton,
Yeah.
for sure.
What do you think's gonna happen, Liz?
Oh, well, obviously not Ingrid.
I'll just drink my water.
It's hard to say. How long are they going to prolong that they both
I
love each
think-
other?
So Lucas left because he knew what she was saying was true. Deep
that's your
down.
interpretation when he said that, like, I'm done. Like, that was him saying, like, okay, I'm throwing in the towel because I know you're right.
I do. I think he
Interesting.
threw in the towel then because he didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Also, she was throwing books at him. But
She was
yeah.
throwing.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the
He was
physical,
like, okay,
the
this is
physical abuse
Every
was
book, yeah.
present. But I think he's gonna go home because he's a deep thinker,
Very deep.
and I think he's gonna let it stew a little bit and be like, "Oh
Well,
shit,
let it marinate.
let it marinate."
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I feel like for him, wouldn't he think for this past how long has it been since they've been broken up? 2 years? A year.
2
2 years-ish.
3
Close.
years.
It's been 3 years since they've been broken up officially, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
3
guess
years.
so.
Mhm.
So you don't think in those 3 years that he like marinated saying like, well, maybe we were too young. Maybe we weren't right for each other at
But
the
don't
time.
you think he
Maybe-
should have said that to her?
He didn't.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Mm.
So it's hard. It's hard to say. Maybe he will eventually. I think Lindsay's going to confront him.
Yep.
And say,
What were you doing
"Hey,
at Peyton's?
I'm not stupid. What's going on here?" And maybe he's gonna say like, maybe he'll tell her the truth. Like Peyton coming back does stir up a lot of emotions for me, and we just had a very heated conversation about why we broke up. I don't know. Maybe does Lindsay know why they broke up? Because obviously he's
Oh,
still
we don't know that.
holding the,
Yeah, we
the
don't know.
ring. So
Maybe we'll have a flashback if he did tell her.
yeah,
And maybe he never told her.
maybe he never
Yeah.
told her that he was going to propose.
Because the last as we know is the last that we saw was she said, "What about Luke and Leighton?" Oh my god,
Luke and Leighton.
That's good. Luke and Peyton, and he said
No.
no.
And that, yeah, ironically, the day that he broke up with Peyton was the day that he met Lindsay.
Right.
And ironically,
Yeah.
the day that he started dating Lindsay was the day
Yep.
that him and Peyton could have, like, potentially gotten
Yeah.
back together.
Right.
So,
So maybe there was no
all this irony.
more information to be
Maybe.
given in
Yeah,
his
maybe.
eyes.
Interesting.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Me too. I'm super
Oh.
excited about
And this is a short
that.
season too.
Yeah, it's only
Bummer,
eight. We're almost,
man.
like, done.
Yeah.
Next week was halfway, 7 and 8.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy.
Go figure.
Halfway.
It's a good season.
Of
Good
course.
season.
It might be, it's my favorite so
Me
far.
too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 is a popular one.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
Mhm.
Good.
Well, everyone said 4.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
I think because like 4 is like wrapping up the high
Yeah.
school, and this is like the beginning of
I can
the
see
older.
that.
So I guess it kind of
I get that.
yeah.
Can we talk about Nanny Carey now? Because I can't get her off my mind.
All right.
I gave her the benefit of the doubt
We
for
both
so
gave her
long.
the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't realize she was living there.
Yeah, she lives there.
Yeah, I didn't
Clearly-
realize. I thought she just came a lot.
I think
Yeah.
it's strange that they need a live-in.
A
nanny.
live-in nanny,
Yeah.
right?
It's not
Nathan is
necessary.
home. I mean, granted, he was recovering,
Mm.
but
they have
Haley's
one
gone
kid.
from.
I'm not saying it's not hard.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But she's a teacher and she's producing. I get it. But a live-in
A live-in nanny.
can't get
Yeah.
behind it.
Carrie.
And he's like some days, with skills, or he's with like someone like. You don't need to be around then if there's no
That's what else I'm
baby
wondering.
there.
Yeah.
Is she a housekeeper?
She's kind of
she
yeah.
also- yeah, she-
she's a nanny as
She also
well,
helps
like
them
nanny,
clean
and then
and
also does
feed
all
them
the
and-
chores and
Yeah,
all
Liam
that
will not
stuff.
let Sully go.
Gosh.
Yeah. So
okay,
she's
so-
living there, and she decides that she's going to take it upon herself to interrupt Daddy and Jamie time and go in the pool in her bikini.
in her teeny beeny little
Yellow
inappropriate.
bikini.
So inappropriate.
And I was like,
Mhm.
and it seemed to be very,
Mhm.
innocent.
platonic and innocent,
Fine.
exactly. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then you see
And
Haley gets
then-
mad, and I'm like, rightfully so.
Yeah.
She's in a bikini, and
But
Haley,
Nathan is picking her up and throwing
yeah, he's
her.
not.
Inappropriate.
He's not
for you,
handling it well.
Nathan.
Not cool.
Not
Not
handling
cool.
it well at all. No.
And then we have the
And
pants
then
scene.
The pants scene. And I was like, girl.
The
she
pants.
She
Let's talk
stepped on
about
the
those
turf.
pants, though.
We kept saying this is a dream.
Yeah, that we-
because it's
Yeah,
the whole
because
episode's
the
about
all of the
dreams.
dreams.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
I
And
was-
she's
walking slowly, and her
shuffling-
hands
and her
like on the
boobs are
bed,
out.
and she's
her
looking up
boobs are
like I
out.
was like, girl, like no.
and she's like getting on her knees and like putting his pants on. I'm like, this is.
And then once she gets
wrong.
them all the way up, she
runs.
strokes
She puts her
his
hands
leg.
puts her hands down the legs.
And then she
Oh.
says, and Haley said she doesn't like me being in my bikini. But, if she's worried about someone getting turned on, maybe
Maybe
you
you
shouldn't
shouldn't
go in shirtless. And I was
Yeah.
like, girl.
girl,
He needs to tell
he
Haley
needs to do something
needs to
about
and
tell
get rid
Haley
of Nanny
Yesterday.
Carey.
He
She's-
needs to tell her
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't. At the
And
end
he
of the
didn't.
episode, we see.
And
see
then
this-
she's like, oh, you don't want me to wear a bikini?
Yeah,
I'll go
so she
naked.
acts, then she decides, I guess they're like, yeah, sure, Carrie, you can have dinner with me and our friends.
Oh, yeah. Even before she's going nudie
Does she
in the
have
pool.
no life?
Apparently.
No life.
Apparently
No
not.
friends.
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
And so she acts, normal during
Yeah.
dinner and not leading anything on. And Nathan's not really acting weird, even though she just almost touched his
Kind of
privates.
though.
Yeah.
She made that remark how he's doing so well in
Yeah,
physical
and Haley was
therapy.
like,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Girl.
No, she said, he's looking so good.
Oh,
and
oh,
Haley
okay,
gives her
right.
an eye, and then
She's
she
like-
goes, in physical therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And then, so during that dinner scene, we have Lindsay kind of ranting about Peyton being a bitch, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And then little cute Jamie comes down. So Nellie goes upstairs to tuck him in. And Lucas starts cleaning up. He leaves. So we're left with just Nanny Carey, and Lindsay.
yeah.
And she leans over and she's like, just so you know, I agree with what you said. Not just because, you have history with someone doesn't mean that's who you have to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lindsay was like, girl.
Girl, you crazy.
Girl. Don't
Yeah.
tell me that. Yeah. And then at the end of the episode, Nanny Carey is then nude in the pool. And she's like, she knows what she's doing. And she
course
knows
she
that Nathan
does.
is watching. And
She knows.
Nathan is watching. And he's
and
not
Nathan's
doing
out
anything
on
to
that
stop her.
goddamn balcony for a very long time.
I was like, ooh, Nathan.
Mm.
Well, I'm sure there has been lulls in their sex life.
Yeah.
He's
being-
home by himself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
I get it. Like, I
He has
get
his
it.
brother
But
in terms of like friends and
Mhm.
entertainment, and I'm feeling that want
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
that lust
Mhm.
yep.
again.
Yeah.
He's done nothing to except for throwing in the pool inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
don't think he thought that was obviously if he thought it was inappropriate, he
He
wouldn't have
didn't.
done it. But
Mm.
But now the pants scene, that
The freaking
I
I
pants
like
scene.
don't touch me.
And I mean, he looked uncomfortable, but boy, like
but
tell
he
her
didn't
no.
stop her.
Yeah,
exactly.
tell her no. Be
Right.
like, I'm a grown
I'm a
boy. I
grown-ass
can put my
man."
pants on.
Right.
Like I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica on Twitter wants to know, what are Michelle and Liz's predictions on Nellie and Carrie?
I don't think. Oh, go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
I want
Liz.
you to go. No, no.
I think we're gonna have a couple more episodes.
Me
of
too.
this.
Me too.
And I think maybe it could go either way. I don't think Nathan's gonna say anything to Haley.
I don't think so either.
I think she's gonna walk in again and see
Yeah.
something.
I don't think he's gonna say anything until he really needs to.
Do you think it'll get to a point where they'll get so close that she'll kiss him and he'll like back up and be like, "Whoa, this
And
is
maybe Haley will see it.
yeah."
Mm.
Like she'll go in and be like, just you've. I don't know, not like we belong together, but
I
clearly
think
there's
sh-
feelings
I think
here.
she thinks that he is into her because
Ab-
he hasn't
yeah.
made any
He hasn't put any stops to it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So in her eyes, they're meant to be. So
Yeah.
maybe she's gonna, make a move.
She'll already be like, you're a good father, and Haley has to go work, and with her music, and I'm
yeah,
here
yeah,
for
maybe
Jamie.
she'll spin it.
She's
in
gonna
a
lay it
negative-
on thick.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
and
I could see her do that.
We didn't address Haley's nightmare.
Yeah.
where she in her nightmare, Jamie's having a nightmare, and she goes and wakes him up, and she's like, "It's okay, Jamie," and he's like, "I want my mama," and she's like, "I'm here, I'm here." No, I want my other
I
mama.
want my other mama.
And he runs off, and then she's running after him, and then it's just Nanny Carey and Nathan just making out,
And
like,
then
and her
they're,
in the
looking at her
bikini,
and then, like,
yeah, and in the
it's
bed,
so
just
weird.
looking, and she's like over him, like clawing at him. I'm like, oh my, oh my.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Haley had her other mama nightmare. Yeah.
I think it's just gonna keep getting worse.
I do.
She's gonna keep, Nanny Carey is
Nothing good will come of
No.
this.
No.
Mm.
She's gonna keep taking over, and Haley is gonna feel like she
Yeah.
is left out, and that this woman is like being the mother essentially, and
Yeah.
stealing her husband.
Mm-hmm.
She's not stupid, Haley. She sees it already, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I don't
She
know.
knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who else left to talk about? We can
Well,
talk
we
about
have-
Mouth.
We have Mouth and we have Brooke.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do Mouth.
Okay.
So he's just dealing with Alice, really, and
and Millie thinks he's hot.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that
was
scene.
the cutest.
Because yeah, let's talk about that scene because Millie and Brooke are at the store,
Mm-hmm.
Clothes Over Bros, and Millie's like, "Oh my god, it's the hot guy from the other night," and she ducks
And we're all
down,
like Mouth,
and
and Brooke's
Brooke
like who?
and Brooke sees Mouth come in, and she's like, "Hot guy coming through, move out of the way," and she's looking, and she's like, "Wait."
oh,
Mouth.
Mouth.
And, she gets excited for him, and he's looking for a gift for his stupid Alice boss. And, Millie's like, oh, he's buying a gift for her. And, you just see a twinkle in Brooke's eye. Brooke is just so excited because she's got Leighton over here
Yep.
that she can mess with. She's got Mouth and Millie,
Mouth, Millie.
Mouth and Millie.
MM.
Yeah,
Double
that'd
M.
be cute.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, Mouth is it's just an ongoing thing with Alice and the people at work who think he has, like, this power over her, but because he stood up to her, not because he's sleeping with her.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
he does have this moment where he's like, you know what, I'm not going to go back to your house.
Right.
I'm going to go home. And she's like, well, that position you want, might not be available.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you think Mouth is going to, like,
I think he's
stand
gonna
up to
be
her, or do you think
done
he's just going to
soon.
milk it until he gets a
I don't
job?
think so. I
Yeah,
hope
don't
not.
either.
I want him to be with Millie, and I want him to get rid of this chick.
Yeah.
Bye, Alice. Yeah, no, Alice sucks.
I
Yeah,
like his his coworkers. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
How
funny.
Oh,
the
yeah,
plan
when-
B was to hire a hitman.
Yeah,
kill
they're like,
her.
oh,
Take
we'll
her
just
out.
kill her. Why not? Either you talk to her or
Yeah,
we'll
we're gonna kill her.
So either way,
Totally works. And then, I like this scene with Peyton and Mia where Mia is explaining the reason why she wants to sing and
too,
how she wants
yeah.
to reach.
I
It was
like that too.
exactly what Peyton said,
Right.
why she wants to go into the music industry.
Yeah.
And I think Peyton sees like a little connection with Mia. I did like that scene. And then we could talk about Mr. Hottie Bartender.
Who? Okay. So when the credits came, Liz was like, "Yes, he's so handsome."
Yeah.
Who is he?
Joe Manganiello.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
He doesn't really look. He's very
Isn't
young
he married
here.
to Sophia?
Sophia
Sophia
Vergara,
Vergara.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He,
Oh,
they're
but he
like
looks
the
very-
He
fast
was,
you're
yeah.
couple.
He was in
Okay.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, yeah.
True Blood.
No, I know
Mhm.
who he is,
Mhm.
but for
That's
some
him.
reason
He looks very
it
young.
didn't hit me.
There, yes.
Okay.
I was like, yes, eye candy.
Yeah. Allison on Twitter put, "Oh my God, new
I don't know.
bartender,
She
fire,
said there's a regular
fire."
in these episodes.
Did we meet our character?
Do we meet
Maybe.
our character, Ingrid?
I don't know. Did we?
Oh,
I think it's the
wait.
hot,
has
hot
to
bartender.
be.
Maybe him and Brooke will have a little
He has a
fling.
name. Do you want to know his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Owen.
Owen.
Owen, the hot bartender.
Owen. I'll never
Steamy.
forget that.
Yeah. So he's just the hot bartender. We have like a scene with him, Peyton, Brooke, and Melly. You know, just
And
some
he's like,
fresh meat.
Here, excuse me, Brooke Davis, can you sign this? It's
And
your
she's like,
bill.
yeah, it's your bill.
Because she
she's-
keeps
everyone
getting
keeps
autographs,
getting-
but he
yeah,
doesn't know
every-
who she
yeah.
is.
He's like, what? I wear t-shirts and jeans. Can you just pay for your bill and
Yeah.
we'll be on
cute.
our way.
Mhm.
Since we mentioned Brooke, Brooke has a really shitty time with her mom.
Oh.
Not, believing in
Toria.
her. Yeah, bitch Toria, not believing in her. We have that moment where Peyton defends Brooke.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, like she calls her.
I was surprised that Brooke didn't say anything, but then again, you see how her mother is with her and like
Yeah.
how she really can't get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's her
sad.
mom,
And
and
it's her
she's
mom,
trying
yeah.
to like build this connection she never had with her, and she doesn't want to ruin it, but she's kind of like standing up for herself, but behind the scenes, like setting up this meeting with Macy's, and her mom not knowing because she wants to make these T-shirts, and you know her mother doesn't trust her with the business side of things. She calls her stupid,
Yeah.
and that's when Peyton defends her. And then we have Brooke's nightmare sequence, which was really freaking depressing, where she has the dream where she goes to her mom and she says, you know, I love you. I'm so thankful for you.
I
and
actually thought that was real
Me
yeah, and
too.
I know. And I was like,
because it
"Oh."
wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah,
You know, it was
It's just a dream.
positive dream.
right. And, you know, Victoria says, I love you back. You know, all this mushy, nice,
Right.
positive stuff.
And
then
reality.
she wakes up and then she has the same scene happening and Victoria responds with the same response and you have a little smirk from Brooke and she's like, okay. And she says the same lines, you know, I love you, I appreciate you. And then Victoria just goes, whatever. Lock up and gets up and walks
Whatever.
out.
I mean,
Ice queen.
Yeah.
Ice freaking queen. She is I don't like Victoria.
No.
I don't like her.
I'd
She
like her
makes
to be
me-
gone.
She makes me angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Well, the only thing we didn't mention is Q.
Oh, and then
The
Q.
book.
So Q is given a Les Mis deal by Luke and Haley, and essentially Nathan also, where he has to read Les Mis throughout the year, and then he has to check in every couple of weeks and give a weekly book report on the book, so he can keep his grade up and play on the team.
Right.
And at first he's all like,
He's
no,
like,
no,
"Nah, I'm
no.
I'll let you know.
No, I'll let you know. But then he shows up and he's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they've changed him around quickly. I mean, there might be a couple more bumps in the road with him,
Yeah.
but I've said this a couple of times, but I just really don't care about his
It's
storyline.
true. I mean, look how we almost forgot to mention
Yeah,
it.
we
So-
did. We did forget to mention it. All the other storylines are so much more intriguing.
Interesting right now.
So,
What's your favorite storyline right now?
oh, Leighton.
Nanny Carey.
Oh,
Gotta say,
it's fueling me though. I'm
Yeah,
angry.
Feeling
Yeah.
feels.
Yeah.
Angry feels, though.
But I also I want a lot for Brooke though too. Like,
no,
I
me too.
want her-
Yeah.
It's hard, you know.
Absolutely.
We said like we have the season 5 train. We
Mhm.
like just everything
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on with season 5. Like everyone should get what they deserve on season 5 train.
Yeah.
But not so much because we still have 4 more seasons.
No, we still
Yeah.
have 4 more seasons. What are they gonna do?
Right? So much.
We still have 2 boys to meet as well.
So much. Yeah, they keep saying the two
can't not
boys
laugh.
because Netflix
The two
has
boys
a
on the
picture
cover of
two
These
gentlemen
strangers that we have
with
no idea who they are.
A blonde and a
Brooke.
boy. A blonde and a boy.
a blonde and a
A
boy.
blonde and
A blonde and a brunette.
Yeah.
Which one I already know their name, but I'm not going to tell Michelle. Anyway,
she
it's-
shakes her head.
Yeah. But that was the 2 episodes.
Yeah,
Good 2 episodes.
really good episodes.
2 episodes.
I'm excited for next week, which we have a guest on next
do.
week.
We do.
We're having that was my drum roll. We are having Gwen on next week.
Yeah, so our listener Gwen is going to be joining us via Skype. Hopefully, we can get all our.
Hopefully,
Tech
yes.
together.
I'm feeling good about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yes, Gwen is
Um,
in our trick team. For those of you who don't know what Patreon is,
Yeah.
but Patreon is a site where creators create things like podcasts,
Uh huh.
and people can donate to them to their fund, which
And,
we
yeah.
super appreciate.
Yeah, and,
And
it
we
helps
have
it.
tiers.
Yeah, and it and each level has a different amount you can pledge, and then that level has a certain
perks.
perks and prizes and goodies for you guys. And you know, we wouldn't be probably continuing this podcast without you
No,
because
we would be non-existent. Thank you.
yeah,
so
we wouldn't
much.
exist without your help and your support, and you guys are amazing. And one of the perks on the tiers is to be a guest
Right.
host on the podcast.
on the trick team.
So if you go over to patreon.com/treehilltalk, all the information is there if you want to help support the show. If you want to support the show in another way, you can go to iTunes and rate and review the podcast because that also helps us because we're trying to break that top 150
Yes.
for TV and film podcasts. So
that would
help
be
us out.
amazing.
Yeah, so
Goals.
you got to get into the podcast app. It's a little confusing.
Yes.
You just got to search
yes.
for Tree Hill Talk, find us, rate, review, 5 stars, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna shout out our
I have
Patreon
the
pledges.
Patreon pledges. Okay. Should I start from the bottom? I'm going to start from the bottom to change it up.
Oh, let's
now we're
Start it
have
from the
started
bottom,
from
now we're
So I'll start from the bottom, which are the Ravens. We have Nicole, Erin, and Alicia.
Yay!
Our Keith Scott. Did you hit the mic?
I was trying to clap into the mic, but whatever.
Our Keith Scott Body Shop crew is Steve, Kristen, who Kristen just actually won our season 5, episode 16 script. So
Yay,
congratulations,
congrats.
Kristen. Shanique, Monica, Keegan, Tevin, Jamaica, Jake, Sheena, and Jill.
Yay!
So that one has increased since a couple of weeks ago. Our Clothes Over Bros, which is also a big category. We have Amanda, Allie, Teresa, Elizabeth, Ryan, Logan, Allison, Chandler, Kendall, Bethany, Kelsey, and Jason.
Woo! Big group.
And then the Trick team, who gets the opportunity to guest host an episode with us, which we do have a couple lined up.
Yep.
We have Samantha, Michaela, Gwen, Kaylin, Jessica, and Casey.
Thank you guys.
Right?
You guys are so
We're
awesome.
in disbelief. Every time we go on Patreon, we have another pledge. We're just like, what?
yeah.
This is crazy.
Seriously, we can't say it enough. We appreciate you guys so much. It takes a lot of work to run this podcast, believe it or not. And we all have multiple jobs, and we carve out time to do it because we love to do it, and we want to bring you guys the best One Tree Hill podcast out there. And we hope we're doing you justice.
Yeah.
And we love the show so much, and we love you guys, and we love the community and everything.
Definitely.
So, in the description below, you'll find all of our links. If you go to treehilltalk.com, you will see our Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. And we also have a P.O. box if you want to send us letters, snail mail,
We love it.
stuff for our background for our set here.
Yes.
We have some Bean Boozled and some tea that was sent to us.
Kendall
and
and Kelsey.
Kendall
I
and Kelsey
believe.
hooked us up. And so if you want to send that, we'll put that link down below. It's P.O. Box 76, Coram, New York, 11727. And if you want to reach out to us, you can follow us on Twitter and all
What
that
about
stuff.
our phone number?
Oh, yes. We do
We
have,
have
a phone number.
in case you want to call us.
If you want to call us.
And
I
leave a
know a
voicemail.
lot of people don't call anymore. But if you want to leave a voicemail, you can even leave a message that if you would like us to play the message on the podcast, we
Yes.
could totally do that.
With your
Definitely.
questions.
Yeah, with your questions and
Might be
comments.
a little easier for you guys not to have to type it all
Yeah.
down. You can just say it, and then we can play it, and it would be
Yeah.
much easier that way.
Definitely.
But, up to you.
631-320-8359. I'll say it again. 631-320-8359 is where you can reach us. Maybe we'll answer.
Maybe.
So we're all over the internet. Just find us, Tree Hill Talk, on everything. And thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
We will see you next week. We'll have Gwen guest hosting with us, which is so
For
exciting.
Episodes 7 and 8.
Yes. So thank you guys.
Have a good week.
Have a great week.
We'll see
We
you
love
next
you, and
time.
we'll be announcing the giveaway soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
bye.
a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.